We are asked to find the product of the three fractions. Let's begin by determining the sign of the product. Notice how we have a negative times a negative times a negative. Because we have a product of an odd number of negatives, the result will be negative. We're working our way from left to right, and negative times a negative is positive, and then a positive times a negative is a negative. So we know the result is going to be a negative fraction, and then to multiply fractions, we multiply the numerators and we multiply the denominators, which means the numerator is going to be 3 times 4 times 15, and the denominator is going to be 5 times 9 times 24. But we also want this product to be simplified, which means we need to simplify out all the common factors other than 1 between the numerator and denominator. And it will be easier to simplify before determining these products. Notice 3 and 9 share a common factor of 3. There's 1 3 and 3 and 3 3s and 9. We just simplified out one common factor of 3 between the numerator and denominator. Notice 4 and 24 share a common factor of 4. There's 1 4 and 4 and 6 4s and 24. We just simplified out a common factor of 4 between the numerator and denominator. 15 and 5 share a common factor of 5. There are 3 5s and 15 and 1 5 and 5. We just simplified out a common factor of 5 between the numerator and denominator. And also notice how there's a common factor of 3 here between the numerator and denominator. There is one factor of 3 and 3 here as well as here. Now that we've simplified out all the common factors other than 1 between the numerator and denominator, we can multiply and know the product will be in simplified form. And again, the result is going to be negative. In the numerator we have 1 times 1 times 1, which is 1. In the denominator we have 1 times 1 times 6, which is 6. The product is negative 1/6. I do want to mention, if this way of simplifying is confusing or hard to follow, we can also take a look at the prime factorization of each of these factors. The benefit of the prime factorization method is that we can actually see all the common factors between the numerator and denominator. So let's also show this method. Let's go back to where we had negative, and then in the numerator we had 3 times 4 times 15. In the denominator we had 5 times 9 times 24. And now let's determine the prime factorization of each of these factors. 3 is prime. Prime factorization of 4 is 2 times 2. Prime factorization of 15 is 3 times 5. In the denominator, 5 is prime. Prime factorization of 9 is 3 times 3. And for 24, let's make a prime factor tree. 24 is equal to 3 times 8. 3 is prime. 8 is equal to 4 times 2. 2 is prime. And 4 is equal to 2 times 2. So we have 3 factors of 2 and a factor of 3 for the prime factorization of 24. Now that we have the prime factors, since a fraction bar represents division, 3 divided by 3 simplifies to 1 here as well as here. 2 divided by 2 simplifies to 1 here as well as here. And 5 divided by 5 simplifies to 1 here. And now we can see there are no other common factors other than 1 between the numerator and denominator. So now we multiply, knowing the product will be in simplified form. Again, the result is negative. In the numerator, we just have a product of 1s. In the denominator, we have 2 times 3, which is 6. Of course, giving us the same result of negative 1/6. I hope you found this helpful.